Welcome to all, dear students. As you know that we have completed the most important part of economics, especially of microeconomics, that is concept of costs and revenue. And today we will learn producers equilibrium with the help of marginal cost and marginal revenue approach. Now, the objective of producer is maximization of profits, maximization of profits, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा नफ़ा अर्न करना. And the condition for producers equilibrium is that marginal cost should be equal to marginal revenue. Producer will not produce beyond that level of output at which marginal cost is rising. The case in which marginal cost becomes greater than marginal revenue. The level of output at which marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue, that is known as equilibrium level of output. If beyond that marginal cost is rising, the producer will not produce more units of output. Now we will take the numerical values of marginal cost and marginal revenue at different levels of output so that we can show it graphically. First we will learn producers equilibrium with the help of marginal cost and marginal revenue approach in case of competitive firm, in case of perfect competition. Suppose the units given are that units of output produced by producer in a competitive firm are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 units. Since in case of competitive firm, in case of perfect competition, the price is given, the price remains the same for all units of output. 10, 10, 10 and 10. And marginal revenue will be also same equal to 10 rupees for every extra unit produced and sold. The reason is because of the same value of price for every unit of output. Therefore, marginal revenue will be also equal to 10, 10, 10, 10 and 10. You can also calculate this marginal revenue with the help of the formula as we have already discussed in one of our previous lectures. Marginal revenue of nth unit is equal to total revenue of n units minus total revenue of n minus 1 unit, while total revenue it is equal to price multiplied by quantity multiplied by different units of output. You can multiply price with different units of output, then you will get total revenue, and from that total you can get marginal revenue, which will be same as given in this table. Now the marginal cost of the producer in a competitive firm, it is given as, for example, these values are 10, 8, 6, 4, 10 and 12 rupees. Now looking at this data given in this table, we will find out producer's equilibrium, the condition is that marginal cost should be equal to marginal revenue. When 1 unit of output is produced, marginal revenue is 10, marginal cost is 10, therefore marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost, or marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue. And in this case you will find that marginal revenue is 10 and marginal cost is 8, therefore marginal cost is less than marginal revenue, or we can say marginal revenue is greater than marginal cost. Marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. Marginal revenue is greater than marginal cost, and in this case marginal revenue is again greater than marginal cost. Marginal revenue is 10, marginal cost is 4. When level of output is 4 units, and when level of output reaches to 5 units, marginal revenue and marginal cost are same. Therefore this is again the condition of producer's equilibrium. Marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue, or we can say marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. And in this case, when level of output reaches to 6 units, when producer produces the 6th unit of output, the marginal revenue is 10 and marginal cost is 12 rupees. Therefore marginal revenue is less than marginal cost, or we can say marginal cost is greater than marginal revenue. And there are 2 points of equilibrium, that's at first unit of output and at 5th unit of output. These 2 points shows point of equilibrium, producer's equilibrium, because at these units of output, at these units of commodity produced, marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost, or we can say marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue. That is 10 and marginal cost is also 10. And in this case, when level of output is 5, when 5th unit of output is produced, marginal revenue is 10, marginal cost is also 10. There are 2 equilibrium points, 2 points of producer's equilibrium, 1 and 2. But this is not the final equilibrium, because the logic is that, the reason is that beyond this level of output, beyond this equilibrium level of output, marginal cost is falling from 10 to 8, 8 to 6, 6 to 4, and marginal revenue, which is same, and up to this level of output, marginal revenue is greater than marginal cost beyond this level of output. Therefore producer will earn more profits, therefore he will produce more and reaches to this level of output, at which marginal cost starts rising from 4 rupees to 10 rupees, and this is the point where again marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost, the producer's equilibrium. And a producer produces one more unit of output, the additional unit, that is 6th unit. His marginal cost, that is additional cost of producing additional unit, that is 6th unit, it is equal to 12 rupees. And his marginal revenue from this additional unit, from the sale of this additional unit, that 6th unit of output, it is only 10 rupees. Therefore marginal cost is rising, it is greater than marginal revenue. Therefore there will be loss to the producer, and he will not produce more units. Therefore he will stop at this level of output, that's 5th unit. I hope you have got it, that why this is not the final equilibrium point, because beyond this level of output marginal cost is falling. And again producer reached the point of equilibrium at this level of output. Beyond that, his marginal cost is rising, increasing. वो increase होगा beyond this level of output. Therefore, producer will not produce beyond this unit. That's fifth unit. This will be the final equilibrium. This point. At this level of output will be final equilibrium output. Now we will show it with the help of graph, with the help of marginal cost curve and marginal revenue curve. On horizontal axis, on x-axis we take units of output, and on vertical axis, or we can say on y-axis, we will take values of price, marginal revenue and marginal cost. Price, marginal revenue and marginal cost on vertical axis. And the units of output are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 units. And the values of price, marginal and marginal cost given on vertical axis are since the price which remains the same for all units of output and marginal revenue also remain the same for all units of output, therefore it will be parallel to the x-axis. This shows price equal to 10 rupees, marginal revenue also equal to 10 rupees for all units of output. This is marginal revenue, price equal to marginal revenue. This curve, marginal revenue, or we can say we can write price equal to marginal revenue. This horizontal line which is parallel to the x-axis. Now we will draw the points of marginal cost to show points of equilibrium, producer's equilibrium, and the point of equilibrium, producer's equilibrium, with the help of marginal revenue and marginal cost curve is shown by the points of intersection. Now when first unit of output is producer, marginal cost is 10, this point, and then it is 8 rupees. When level of output is 2, here it will be showing marginal cost 8 rupees, level of output 2 units, then it is 6 at third unit, here it will be, then 4 reaches the lowest value, that is 4 rupees, when level of output is 4 units, that is from the 4th unit, from the marginal cost is 4 rupees, here it will be 4 rupees marginal cost and level of output is equal to 4 units. Then it starts rising, reaches to 10 rupees at this unit of output, that is 5th unit, this one, showing marginal cost equal to 10, units of output 5th unit. Then it rises further to 12 rupees when units of output is 6. From the additional cost of produce 6th unit is 12 rupees. Here it will be. Now by joining these points, this is marginal cost curve. E1 and E2, there are two equilibrium points, E1 and E2, because marginal cost curve, it intersects marginal revenue curve at 2 points, E1 and E2, at which marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue as shown in this table. But even as I have already told you that this is not first unit of output, this is not the final equilibrium, because beyond this level of output the marginal cost is decreasing, it is falling up to the fourth unit, and beyond that it starts rising. Point A, B, and point A, B, C, and point D. Up to point C, up to fourth unit, it starts falling. Therefore, it will boost the producer, it will encourage the producer to produce more and more units of the output. And thereafter, that's after fourth unit, it starts rising and reaches to the 10 rupees. And this point E2, it is the final equilibrium point, final equilibrium output, because at this point E2, marginal revenue, that is 10 rupees, is equal to marginal cost, that is also equal to 10 rupees. In the table it is shown this combination. And when the level of output is fifth unit, this is the equilibrium level of output, because marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost, or we can say marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue, the condition of producer's equilibrium. But if producer produces one more unit, that sixth unit, his marginal cost rises to 12 rupees. This point D shows marginal cost equal to 12 when level of output is sixth unit. But marginal revenue, if we connect this point, marginal revenue, it lies below this marginal cost. This marginal cost, it lies above this marginal revenue, because marginal revenue is only 10 and marginal cost is 12. Therefore, there will be loss to the producer. He will not produce more units of this output due to rising marginal cost, as shown by this curve. Up to this C, it is decreasing, then it is increasing, and beyond this point, that is beyond E2, equilibrium level of output, the final equilibrium level of output, this marginal cost is further rising, means that marginal cost is now greater than marginal revenue, or marginal revenue, that's 10, is less than marginal cost, shown by this point